almost there. I'm going to stand up for our last agenda item. And that is, I mentioned to you in the beginning that it's now time to commit. So what I'm going to do, and once again, I'm going to put all of you on the spot. Okay? Commissioners have agreed that what we have heard today is going to be on our agenda for the next year. And all of the major suggestions and recommendations that we heard today, we're going to take on. So that is the Beach Commission's commitment. But we need to go further than that. So I'm not going to ask you to stand up and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, but I am going to go around the room, starting with Bev. And we're just going to go quickly around the room. No long speeches, but I want you all to think, what do you want to commit today for Hampton Beach? Bev.
Thank you. And I'm going to stand up too because I need to sit and I'm stretch.
And Bev, before you start, we're not going to worry about the mics, so everybody use their loud voice.
Okay, thank you. What I've heard today that I think is very, very important is that we become a year-round community more. I think this is really something we as a community have to live here, eat here, shop here, and it can't just be dependent upon our tourists. And how do we achieve that? We need to take and be here, and sure, I'm not telling any of you you can't go south, but we need to shop here. We used to have wonderful shops, and I'm so glad Mr. Mitchell is going to rebuild, because Mitchell's store is one of those key things. But we need more shops here that are in more good restaurants and more facility homes that are year-round. And there are projects out there, you've heard it, and I think the banks would be encouraged to give money to more of these establishments if they knew the community was going to be a more year-round community. But I want to remind the banks that this community is an engine for all the state's businesses, not only here but throughout the region. The food we buy, the beds that is done, the building that goes on, all these people, it is, as I said earlier today, it goes and spreads out across the whole state and across the whole region. So we generate, even though we are a short season, we generate a very strong economy. The beer sales that we have and the liquor sales, this state would be lost without a Hampton Beach. So I want you to keep that in mind when you say it's hard to find somebody that the business doesn't look like it's going to be able to produce, because we are the engine for the state of New Hampshire. And we can look at the taxes. House members and senators can tell you that it isn't just what we pay as far as rooms and meals. It's what everybody else makes a profit because of us. So that's what I want to hear. And I just want to remind another thing is we are going to have an east-west bus coming here, where you're going to have communities, another bus line that's going to be going from Hampton and going into Boston. So we keep that in mind, that we can, and I see Cliff over there, he's done a great job to make sure that we get recognized in the state with the rest of the region. So please, thank you, and I'm sorry I'm taking longer than I wanted to.
All right.